Welcome back, Patriots. Welcome to Sons of Liberty 1773. Today is January 14th, 2023, year of our Lord. So, folks, the World Economic Forum at Davos is kicking off. A lot of the globalist attendees are there, including attendees from America. And if you want to know who's going there, let's just take a gander, shall we? You can see Gretchen Whitmer and Brian Kemp are going. Here we go. John Kerry, Special President Envoy for Climate of the United States of America. Catherine Tai, United States Trade Representative. Martin J. Walsh, Secretary of Labor of the United States. Samantha Power, Administrator, U.S. Agency for International Development. Avril Haines, U.S. Director of National Intelligence. Got to share that with the CCP while we're over. Got to have him there. Christopher Wray, villain, Director, Federal Bureau of Investigation, USA. Brian Kemp, Governor of the state of Georgia. Christopher A. Coons, Senator from Delaware. Darrell Issa, Congressman from California. Gregory Meeks, Congressman from New York. Gretchen Whitmer, Communist Governor of the state of Michigan. J.P. Pritzker, Governor of Illinois. James Risch, Senator from Idaho. Joe Manchin, Senator from West Virginia. Kristen Sinema, Senator from Arizona. Maria Cantwell, Senator from Washington. Maria Elvira Salazar, Congresswoman from Florida. Mike Gallagher, Congressman from Wisconsin. Mikey Sherrill, Congressman or Congresswoman from New Jersey. And Seth Moulton, Congressman from Massachusetts. So Gretchen Whitmer, they're trying to groom her into being a VP, if not the president. You know, I'm wondering, the video I just made, if you want to check it out, I was talking about what are they up to with Joe Biden. You know, it's like the deep state, the regime, right, is trying to sink Joe right now. Either they're doing some legal move where they're trying to protect him from the Republican committees that are going to investigate him and his son, Hunter, or they're working to take him out, and he served his purpose for the regime, and the time to get rid of Joe has come, and they're going to bring in, let's just say he steps down, says, I'm going to resign, right? They put enough heat on him, and Kamala becomes president, but she appoints Gretchen Whitmer as their VP, and then she resigns for some reason, and we get Gretchen. I mean, I don't know what they're up to, other than I know it's evil. So there's the attendees. I do have the agenda for the World Economic Forum at Davos. They sent 5,000 Swiss army personnel to protect the globalist elites here, who are having their sinister meeting on how to destroy the world and cull out 3/4 of humanity. So let me get rid of this. And we'll jump over here. Isn't this nice? They got this little countdown to doom here. World Economic Forum annual meeting starts in 1 day, 14 hours, 50 minutes, and 25, 4, 3 seconds. They're so important. So here's the agenda. All right, make sure you guys can see this because I can never tell. Okay, let's jump to Monday, January 16th. You can see not much going on. Crystal Award ceremony, ICU, open forum in harmony with nature. Then we'll go to Tuesday the 17th, starting at 8 a.m. Press conference, global collaboration, financial institutions. I'll just read through these real quick. The meaning and the meaning of work. Mastering new energy economics, deglobalization or reglobalization. Philanthropy, staying ahead of a recession. In defense of Europe, a conversation with blah, I don't know what that's not important. Sport and industry and society, open forum, sustainably served. This is interesting, folks. Preparing 1 billion people for tomorrow's economy. Isn't there like 8 billion people in the world? Isn't there 8 billion people? But yet they're only preparing 1 billion people. Where'd the other 7 billion go? Strange. Gender parity for economic recovery, decarbonization, the geopolitics of industry, technology for a more resilient world, cultural leaders, let's see, China's next chapter. So the CCP will be there represented and speaking. Traveling again, differently though. Press conference, let's see, welcoming special message. Let's just look through some of these. Open forum, protecting the climate. Ukraine, what's next? I would say it falls to Russia if they don't start World War III instead. I think they're going to start World War III. Democracy, the way forward. End plastic pollution. Well, I'm probably for that. Brazil, a new roadmap. Big bets for digital industry, economics of women's health. I don't know if you can use that pronoun. That's kind of discriminatory. Attracting talent. Let's see. What else we got here? Relaunching Trade Grow, Schwab Foundation for Social Entrepreneurship, award announcement. Data collaboration, lessons from the field, unpacking the polar crisis. What else we got here? Let's see if we can find some of the juicy stuff. Securing critical infrastructure. Private equity, the real economy. Let's see. Ending tuberculosis. Well, that sounds good. War in Europe, year 2. I'm sure they're, hands deep in that. Infrastructure for a clean energy economy. Crises to watch. Generative AI. Cultural leaders as a catalyst of change with Max Frieder. What else we got here? Protecting cyberspace and exponential change. Bending the emissions curve. The return of manufacturing. The jobs and skills of the green transition. Conservation. Oh, look at who's there. Henry Kissinger. There's a real globalist, my friends. Conversation with Henry Kissinger. How old is Henry Kissinger, man? Isn't he got to be coming up on 100? America Unbound. Open forum, propelling planetary prosperity. Reaching for the stars with nuclear fusion. All right, folks, so that's what's on the agenda Tuesday. I suspect the really good stuff's not till Friday, but let's look what's on Wednesday real quick. Why we need battery passports. Public speaker David. What the hell would that be about? I have no idea. Japan's path to economic revival. Stewarding responsible capitalism. The future of jobs. Trade tech meets fintech. The quantum tipping point. Saudi Arabia's transformation in the changing global context. State of the pandemic. Reinventing the wheel, open forum. Let's see, a conversation with cultural leader Noah. What else we got? Fiscal expansion, a welcome return, or ticking bomb. Let's see. The building blocks of connectivity, banking in the eye of the storm, rewiring the globe for resilience. Let's see. Try to cut through these quick, folks. Just see if we can pick out some juicy stuff here. Moving towards nutritional security. I think that's grasshoppers and worms and night crawlers and larvae, insect stew for the health of humanity and to save the planet. You all need to eat bugs. Let's see. Oh, let's see. What other stuff they got here? Achieving responsible production and consumption. Investing in AI with care. Let's see, another press conference. All right. I'll leave the link to this in the description, folks. You can look through it all. Let's see, open forum, energy transition rust. Let's jump over to Friday, shall we? Let's see if we can find something. I expect the better stuff, or we'll breeze through Thursday real quick. The age of net zero energy technologies, the Earth data revolution, where land meets the sea, how AI fights wildfires, 100 days to outrace the next, 100 days to outrace the next pandemic. Think they know something there, folks? The future of industrial policy, deployment in the industrial metaverse, reigniting growth in Africa, youth agency over Earth's future, enabling an equitable transition. Let's see. The $11 trillion opportunity in the care economy, the 4-day week, the financial inclusion beyond access, a crucial year to focus. Let's see. From mass data to mass insights, space exploration is back, the name of national security, indigenous peoples and trade, ensuring uncertainty, investigating the universe, the geography of diversity. Let's see, climate finance, reaching velocity, realizing Africa's century, not losing sight of emerging markets, finding Europe's new growth, learning from the semiconductor, supply shocks, crisis of democratic capitalism, open forum, the evolution of urban life, building a sustainable blue economy, reshuffling value chains, investing in the worst of times, beyond the rainbow, advancing LGBTQI and plus rights, Arab economies converging, cities rebuild. Is that after the nukes go off? Are they talking about rebuilding the cities? Tech power and cooperation, reversing the tide of global inequality. Real data, traceability of greenhouse gas emissions, repowering the world, the factory of the future, unlocking unemployment for refugees. Is the world in a debt spiral, you think? Eurasia's middle corridor from pathway to highway, keeping faith. Renaissance of South Asia, finding the right balance for crypto. What else? Women's leadership toward parity and power. Bricks or clicks, what kind of investment do economies need? Advancing racial and ethnic equity. The different roads to energy transition, widening Europe's horizon for the sake of peace, jumpstarting the Palestinian economy, ready for brain transparency, closer to the final frontier, water, the bloodstream of our Earth system, is global tax reform stalling? What else we got? Better health with data, bold new cities take the stage. Between liquidity, let's see. Introducing Ukraine's peace formula. I would think that would keep, you could start by stop pushing the war, globalist. The Amazon at the crossroads, Noah's Ark, music, what else we got? All right, let's look at the last day, folks, and see what we got on Friday. And these are the meetings they're telling us about. I suspect there's meetings going on that we're not privy to. So 9 o'clock, starting out with AI and white-collar jobs. Mapping Russia's trajectories, doubling down on science, what's next for monetary policy, living with risk, how to turbocharge development finance, startups and austerity, youth calls to action, transforming medicine, redefining life, a new Helsinki, global economic outlook, is this the end of an era? Open forum in case of fire, use stairs, closing remarks. So not a lot going on Friday. Thursday seems like the busy day. And now we're just one day, 14 hours, 39 minutes, and 21 seconds away. Let me get rid of that. All right, folks. That's it. These American politicians, these globalists that are attending, they've got plans for all of them, or they wouldn't be there. So I'm thinking there's some, closed door meetings with them. Herr Gretchen, we need you to do this for the globalist regime. Become president and further destroy America and weaken it as we join. We need America to surrender its guns and its freedoms to be part of the globalist community. Whatever garbage they're telling them. I suspect we never know, what really goes on at Davos. But Klaus Schwab and some really evil people will be speaking about transhumanism, the end of biological life forms, and the birth of the AI, human, not human, the AI robots. They're anything but human. They may appear to, they may have a human form. They make them, these robots look like, but they're not carbon-based. They're silicon-based. And there's one of the transhumanists that said, I don't know what survives Earth, but I do know that whatever it is will be silicon-based, So the end of carbon life forms and the birth of AI. And I have been chatting with this AI GPT or AI chat. It's pretty frightening, folks. It's pretty frightening what it can do. In 2 years from now, it's gonna, it's geometric progression. It's gonna do maybe 1,000-fold what it can do now. And right now it's spooky. I'll just tell you, it's really spooky. I think, and unfortunately, how would I say this? It's like having, when America got nuclear weapons, what happened? The world was fearful, right? So Russia got nukes, China, because they don't want someone to have a one-up on them. And AI is like the nuclear weapons of our day. If you don't have it, you're at a big disadvantage, folks, a big disadvantage. And it's the two-edged sword. I mean, nuclear medicine, nuclear energy, nuclear warheads. For all the good you get out of something, there seems to be an equal and exact opposite that's equally bad. So we'll see what comes out of this, but I find it interesting that Gretchen Whitmer and some of these governors and Congress people are the attendees. It says a lot. Now, there could be some that say, hey, I'm always hearing about this World Economic Forum and, it's globalist and it's evil. I got the invite. I think I'll go and, just find out what the hell's going on there. I'll just kind of be quiet and I'll listen a lot. And, but I suspect most of them were invited because the globalists they're either already globalist or the globalists have a use for them and want to invite them into the club. But these are not nationalists. These are not people looking out for America. And I just think Whitmer is really evil. Let me know what you think. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's my last video today, unless there's some earth-shattering news that happens. Otherwise, I'll probably see you on Monday, Patriots. Keep the faith. Keep marching forward. And remember, we never surrender. We never retreat.